This episode of UDS Election Hub is proudly brought to you by Dolce's Ghana, ice creams, birthdays, and more, and Burger Shack, the King Shack in burger making. You're welcome back to the UDS Election Hub. I am Ismail Graham, and my guest today is Akumbo Samuel, aka Wakiki. He's running for the very high office of the SRC President. Welcome back to the show. So, Mr. Wakiki, I would like to ask, I would like to know some of the very few things you would want to bring on board if you are elected as the SRC President. I am careful not to use the word policies. The SRC has not lifted the ban on you bringing out your policies, but this is a question to ask. What, in general terms, what do you really want to come and do for the UDS students?
I'm equally careful to mention out things like policies and programs, right? Simply because we need to respect the constitution of the SRC, because that is the high office of the school, and that is where I am yearning to serve. I have to first of all respect the orders of the SRC. Notwithstanding, there have been headache throughout my stay in UDS, to mention but a few, and that is when you go to the various institutions in the country, there is one key thing we see, which I think this is the time UDS will must together come together and then make available this particular thing, and that is the student market. Look, you be in lecture halls and even common water to drink. If you come out, you have to walk across the roads to be able to get water.
Yes, exactly.
It must stop. We have to get student conviction that we will be able to do it. Quite aside from that, even SHS that we came from, we have common markets.
Yes.
This is a university.
Yes.
And myself and you cannot boast of a place that we can go and sit and eat or even buy water to drink. It is a headache to every student. And
it is a very big headache. And I remember that in the SHS actually went at Adisado College, yes. We had a place called the Common Market. I can't exactly recall its name, but it had all sorts of foods there, like rice balls.
Yes.
All kinds of food.
Yes.
But being here in UDS Tamale campus, if not Haji Agobe, then no other place actually gives us food to eat.
And sorry to even add that the Haji Agobe you are talking about, sorry, that this is a private entity.
Right.
Medically, myself and you, we know that we don't really know the medical aspect of whatever they are providing for our students here.
Exactly.
And it worries me a lot. Serving in this high office, I think this is the most paramount thing that myself and my vice presidential candidate, Ajia Abdallah Zaida, that's been a headache for us. And we are poised in doing something of that sort. And we will go to every extent to be able to put student market in UDS here, which will enable all of us, not only the food aspect, but our health is very, very important to our life. That is what I am thinking. 1, 2, the issue about rent is a headache. Look, I've suffered it, and I think it shouldn't continue if I'm giving them rent. We have to get a body that will regularize this kind of private rental institutions. We need to meet them. We need to really talk on behalf of the student. You will see a landlord coming with a price, and the next day he will knock at your door and have to call you out that you have to add this because he has repainted the hostel. Sometimes you will be sleeping and he will knock. That even you go on vacation and you return and you tell you if you don't add money, you will not enter because he has repainted the accommodation. Which is too bad.
It is actually very bad.
We need to come together to fight for our students. And that is a very key thing that has been a headache to my team Wakiki. We are not sleeping because of this thing.
Right.
3, security. I've realized that we have cadets in the school. Their work is not to only stand by the runabout and seize motorbikes that have no helmet. They need to go beyond that. Our ladies out there are very vulnerable, which I think we need to position them at vantage points, which will enable them during exam period. Most of the ladies will come to classes, they want to go back. And in fact, if they don't have an escort from the class guys, they cannot.
Yes.
My mate was actually stabbed and the phones were picked away from him. It's a disturbing issue which we need to
Very unfortunate.
look at it.
It is actually really unfortunate. I've had experiences of a few of our ladies who have had to actually experience rape issues and all that. So it's very sad. It is an interesting thing, I think.
Yes.
They will actually help us a lot.
Yes. 4, hostel services.
Okay.
I think we need to relook on it, and possibly if we can revamp it, it will help. Understand previous administration have tried to do something of that sort. Really, I cannot talk much on it. And I think we need to critically look at it.
Right.
And it will also help, rebuild the UDS, the better UDS we think.
Right.
In fact, I thank the previous administration and the current administration for how far they have gone. And we think if we come on board, we have a lot of policies and programs which we are not actually permitted to mention them to. But there are a lot of things that we need to. And we'll do a sample survey to the extent that we will make sure that contributions will be welcome. And will take the most important pressing needs of the students. And through my journey of 1 year serving the students, trust me, you will be happy to be part of the administration of Wakiki and Zaida. Thank you.
Right. Interesting input there. I actually like the aspects about our security and then our hostel issues. All these issues are issues of student interest. I remember that a friend of mine on campus currently has had her bed taken out of the room because her landlord said she needs to add up something.
Yes.
And then she is refusing to add it. So Uncle has just come to carry his bed and his chairs from the room, and then it's sad.
Great. I went on vacation and came back. I paid 2,500 for my hostel. Came back and the landlord said I have to add 500. Asked of the reason that he repainted the house and he think it is so beautiful that I need to add 500 to make it 3,000.
Look at this.
When I resisted, he nearly packed my things out. I have no option than to use my school fees, part of my school fees, to pay the service of the accommodation. And another important aspect is water and electricity.
Right.
It's like this particular place, there's no one who will talk for the students.
Right.
Unless previous administration, I know they've been doing their part, but we need to go beyond that.
Exactly.
That is why I earlier on mentioned that you need to know someone.
Right.
The whole globe, I think, without knowing someone, you cannot do anything.
Right.
And that is the more reason why I think the big men must come on board to assist the students of UDS. Lights can go off for 5 good days, and trust me, you wouldn't even get electricity to charge your mobile phone. Meanwhile, we all know it's taken from our mobile phones, our laptops. And without this, it means you are not even in school.
Right. So on this electricity issue, I think it's a national issue, but if we as a students front will actually come together and push our administrations to at least get us plans.
UDS is beyond national issue. UDS and electricity is beyond national issue. Sometimes we get electricity across all the town, but on campus there's no light. That is what I'm talking about. We need to really sit with them. We need to sit with them. Unless even if they will change the grading system or maybe where they place us, it should be done. Because we even need the lights more than town. So that is what I think we should do. And leadership must actually come together. Let's come together with a unanimous voice, and we'll be able to do it. It's a matter of meeting the big men out there, talking to somebody to actually confront them, and it will be done. That is what I think. Yes.
Okay. So, unfortunately, our time is very limited now. It's actually really sad how our time really flies if interesting conversations are going on. But I'd like to ask a very final question, and one very most important question: that should you lose the elections, are you willing to work with your I don't want to say, I'm trying to avoid the word incoming president, but should you lose the elections, are you willing to work with whoever assumes office for the development of our university?
Throughout my life, I've never lost. In a sense that even if I lose elections, I learn. That is why I am bringing this on board. You get it? If you lose, use that opportunity to learn. That is not all. I am of the view that by God and Allah, I'll be given the mandate to them to serve. But in case it did not happen, I cannot force myself to be served. It is the one that will be in position that will possibly identify me, that if you think I can be in this administration to serve the entire student, they can fight to serve it. No, you can ask. I have started serving students before this mindset. I've helped a lot of students. Even I am not shying away to say that even lecturers in the school. I've done it. So, and I will continuously doing such a thing if the need be, or I have life in me. I find it necessary to see you laughing. Therefore, I wouldn't have any problem to serve the school once I'm a student in the school.
I'm actually asking because a lot of the times, if SRC presidents or SSRC presidential candidates or aspirants lose elections, we don't seem to hear from them again. They just either vanish into thin air, or all the ideas which could have actually helped to effectively build our SRC, they just move into extinction with them. So I'm just asking to know that, yes, are you really willing to?
We are unique beings all together, and that is why I am Wakiki. And I earlier on said, started serving even without having a mind of coming to contest for the portfolio. And I'll be willing to serve in terms of everything. But whoever, like I'll be saying, if I win, my other contenders, if they think they are good to go with me, I want them to be in my administration because they've been yearning to serve. Bring on board your ideas. Hold this position. Let us together build UDS. It is not a do and die affair. We are all yearning to serve. No one is trying to serve UDS. It means you have the mindset of serving. So if I win, this is a promise to you and your viewers that those candidates, I will invite them along, give them various positions. If really they are yearning to serve, they should come together. I will introduce them. We will all connect out there and bring what the students need. And we are good to go.
Wow. It's been a pleasure having you on this show.
Thank you.
Wakiki, Samuel, Akumbo.
Thank you.
So on this very final note, I'll give you a few seconds to look into the camera and give a very short message to all your fans and all your supporters out there. What or why should we vote for Wakiki?
Yes. Thank you. This time we are fortunate to have Wakiki on board. We are well organized, very organized students, and we are going to serve you better. Look, things that you haven't seen, you will see it this time around. I am asking for your mandate, and I know it will be given to me. I am not going to disappoint you, and I will work tirelessly to bring on board things that you never expected to see in UDS. It is about who you know out there, and certainly we have that in us. Myself and Ajia Abdallah Zaida will be working with you throughout our term of office, and you will never regret being part of Team Wakiki. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Eastmate Graham, and this is the UDS Election Hub. My guest has been Wakiki, aka Samuel Akumbo. I know I've turned it, I intentionally did it. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. And so we'll close our curtains here today. Do all to follow our channel on YouTube, and then do all to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.